All right, folks, welcome back to another Par Save production. We are here at Cedar Creek Open down in Fairmont, Minnesota. We are round 2 on Cedar Creek West. This is Luke Wessel with
Terry Rothlisberger.
And we're happy to have you back, folks. We are going to be starting on hole number 6.
6.
Why is that?
The Masters.
Okay.
Trevor, he's always nice to the Masters. They're a little bit older. They don't want to walk as far, so I mean,
Yeah, I don't blame them.
we understand. So, funny story is going into this, I thought I was teeing off on hole 1, and so it's like I heard the 2 minutes, and I got to my hole, and they said, "Oh yeah, you're on hole 6."
Oh no!
So I had to hurry up and sprint here.
Did you make it in time?
I made it in time.
Awesome.
So it was in hole 6. It's tight fairway. A lot of people throw the big hyzer up and over the trees. You can throw up the middle. We got Ryan Sheldon. That was the first one. Myself, Tristan, and then Bob Hoy.
All right, that's a good crew. And Cedar Creek West, and for many, many, many years as this tournament's been going on, it's been known as the Thumber course. And would you agree with that?
Oh yeah, if you have a thumber, you usually do fairly well here. Also, I mean, if you can throw like those elevator shots with a putter. This is Tristan. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Lucerne.
I like it. If it's wrong, Tristan, we apologize, but you are now dubbed Lucerne. Or Lucifer, or whatever you want.
Looks like he's going with the hyzer. And that tree is why also it's called the Cedar Creek Open. Those trees, literally, you go in them and you can't get out. Bob Hoy going up the middle. Luckily, he got kicked kind of towards the center.
But yeah, I mean that's the play. I mean it's either up the middle on a tight fairway, or you just try to crash with a big hyzer. And Bobby just hitting that tree again. But it can be tricky if you're off. Ryan is a big dude. I am so surprised that he can fit into a tree and stand up at least halfway. So Ryan, keep doing yoga, buddy. Nice work.
And it looks like he's got a patent pending, just big turnover. Because I mean, if you go into those trees, you don't have anything. I mean, unless you can stretch out to the side. He's looking to maybe give this about a half bid or just put it up.
Yeah, just get up, get out. You know, you don't want to start around with a bogey, but you know you don't want it to be a double, triple, quadruple.
Yeah,
DNF.
Well, I mean
you could, but you don't want to.
No.
It looks like Bob's going for his par here. Maybe doing a little forehand run. I like it. What? Oh man, that guy.
He almost puts it in.
I love it. No fear. Way to go, Bob. You're my new favorite player. Sorry, Terry. And then, is this you? Yes.
I'm about pin high. I got a little window at the basket. A lot of these holes where the baskets are, they are protected by these cedar trees, and
you snuck it in there.
You have to just punch it through them.
Nice putt from you, Terry. Nice birdie. Nice way to start your round.
And
Bobby.
Yeah, these are those cedar trees we were talking about. You go in them, and it is not fun. Like anywhere, you get cut up. There's pretty much nothing.
So is it true as they say, if you don't bleed at the Cedar Creek Open, you didn't play well enough, or something like that?
I don't.
Actually, I think that'd be the opposite. If you didn't get cut, that means you did really well.
Oh no, because whenever I go there, I always find those cedar trees, and I always like to get cut up from them.
Hey, it's part of the game. That's what we do it. And then Tristan's coming back with a par here. And it's in. No, I haven't had a chance to play. I've played with Ryan and yourself and Bob before, but Tristan, do you know anything about him?
He's from, I guess he came from South Dakota.
Oh, cool.
I believe. Or he had some buddies that lived there.
Oh, right.
I know he came over here and he heard about the tournament from his buddy, and his buddy was like, yeah, you should sign up and play. And he's like,
lead card later.
Yeah, exactly. And then he made lead card. I was like, dude, that's awesome. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, it's another thing I love about the Cedar Creek Open is what it draws from the 5-state area. We get people from the Dakotas, from Iowa, from Wisconsin. I think we had someone from like the East Coast out here. They were visiting and they signed up for this tournament, or I think it was an advanced player. But I mean, it's so cool that it has that much recognition around.
Hole 7, it kind of runs right along the side of hole 6. You're just shooting right back at it. Also, those cedar trees. I'm throwing a putter, and hopefully not turning it over too much.
Well, it seems like a good result.
Yeah,
in the circle.
I was really happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these holes are not going to be over 300 feet, but man, are they technical. And here we go, our first thumber
of the day.
Oh, and he smushed it.
And that's, like you said, like it's just like most people are saying, you're throwing lawn darts.
Yeah.
Looks like Ryan's going forehand.
And if you guys don't know Ryan Sheldon, his forehand is in.
Oh
my God. He almost dunked it, but he is probably one of the best forehand players in Minnesota by.
And his sidearm is just insane.
I've seen him put it 650 with a sidearm. I mean, get that body over on it. That's a lot of power. But Bob just
a little early.
Yeah, maybe just first couple hole jitters. Maybe just needs to get in his groove, and
he should warm up here.
And it's just, again, you're going to be blocked off by all those cabbage and trees and branches. Let's see if we can make some.
Hopefully hopefully save his par.
Make some magic happen. It's a good bid. Chain height.
Bob is probably one of the best putters in Minnesota. He putts those gateway magics, and it's just, it's going in.
Yeah.
Every time it leaves his hand.
And looks like you don't have much to contend with. Nice putt, good birdie. Nice way to start, man.
Yeah, I was really happy with the start of the round.
And Tristan, okay, he didn't go too far. It looked like he threw it too far.
No, yeah, and I mean, those thumbers, if you're dialed in with those thumbers, you can do pretty well on this course.
Very nice 2 from Tristan there. Looks like Bobby and Ryan are going to finish out their bogey and par respectively.
And Ryan's going to tap out his birdie.
Oh, birdie. My apologies. I thought it was par. That's right. He threw a lawn dart at it. That's a good score spread from you guys. All multiples of 2. 3 2s and 1 bogey. Yeah, once again, got a shout out to Kalen Airborne for the Prodigy baskets. And as you can see, each course has their own color. Cedar Creek West being the spicy red, which is pretty awesome. I love it. I love it.
It's a pretty good color for this course. Because a lot of the time you can get beat up by this course. You get off the fairway and it hurts.
Yeah, and you need something to look at, right?
Yep.
All right, this one plays downhill. Usually either putter or mid-range going at it. Don't want to go too far because there is a creek back there, but it's also very obstructed as you keep going. But that's exactly what you want to do. You want to flip something up, stay away from that left-hand side, and I'm guessing Challenger?
Challenger SS.
Okay, Challenger SS. Let's see what Tristan's got for us.
Looks like he's throwing another putter as well. That's a great shot.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. Just keep it away from the left side. Even that cut roll isn't bad. Here's a shocker, Ryan going forehand. Nice and low.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, 3 for 3. Yeah,
the grass is pretty sticky there, so you're not going to get too big of a skip.
Now, is this the same day as the
Yes,
first round?
This is so we played east in the morning, and then now we're playing west.
Okay. And west is a little more used, a little more grown in, so you don't have to worry about mud too much, correct?
Yep. This hole actually.
Oh, good bid, Bob.
Great bid. This hole actually used to be an island. but they and this was the double up hole that you were talking about.
That's right.
For West, and so they changed it up, and I'll let Tristan putt. That's a great putt.
Yeah, we don't want to talk during his backswing.
That was my bad. Not bad. That's a great birdie.
But no, yeah, you're right. This was an island hole, was a double up hole. I don't know about you, man, but it plays so much easier if it's on an island. And I think it's a mental thing for me. If it's an island and it's only 50 feet away or 100 feet, I'm guaranteed to miss it each time.
And Ryan taps out for his. He makes a nice putt to get his birdie.
And then not too much work left for you to do there, bud. Is this for gobble gobble? Is this a turkey?
This is for the turkey.
Nice job.
Yeah, I was. I mean, if that's probably the way that's the best start I've had at these courses.
Nice. So. I mean, it's hard to string them in a row sometimes. Again, tight fairways, big cedar trees. Really got to be on point. But no, nice birdies all around, Bob. I mean, great bid. Still getting away with the par. And now we are going on to hole number 9. And I'm trying to remember what hole number 9 was. Okay. Yep. So, hole number 9, 234 feet away. What you want to do is you want to crest this hill ever so slightly, and then it goes down steeply. The basket's going to be on the right-hand side. The cornfield is OB. You do not want to be super right because it's super challenging to get out of that wooded area. I've seen people go up and over the tree with a thumber. I've seen sidearms. I've seen putters. I mean, it's pick your poison trying to get down there.
And it was still pretty windy. So I threw the wrong putter. There was a little bit more wind than I thought there was out there. So
well, at least you pointed it at outside of the trees.
I definitely got a great kick.
Yep, here's the forehand. And I'm assuming just a baby flex. Just trying to get over there.
Yeah. I mean, even you throw it, you just don't want to go right. So it looked like that hooked his finger a little bit, but I think it sat down in the middle.
And that's best. I mean, seriously, if you're gonna mess up, that's best case scenario. See Ryan going with a baby forehand as well. I mean, it is a technical shot to get it. Woo! Ooh, and that's good. That's a great shot.
So I mean, if he would have went 3 or 4 feet further, that would have been OB
or higher.
Yeah, or higher. Yeah. So that's right where you want to be. He doesn't have to look at the OB. So he's.
And then Bob going with the turnover. Looks like it. I'll give him a putt.
It fought through. He's probably just outside the circle, probably sitting about 35, 40.
So when we played this course, we did 2 of the 4 people took the huge outside route with something stable, coming over on it, have it panning out. I think that just gives us a little more room for error, but it's no one took that route for you guys. Looks like the forehand and backhand was most popular.
And I'm gonna give this kind of a bid. Probably just, more than likely just lay it up because of the wind. I don't need it. So.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's upsloping. You can give it a little power, and just to make sure you get that distance. Bob looking about 40 feet, 50 feet, and he's in bounds. It's a good bid. Ryan,
hopefully get his birdie.
I like that he's almost taller than the corn. He is a giant human being. And doing his little warm-up routine, which is always good to have. Nice hit.
Yeah, he takes his time, waits for the wind to die down, and bangs it.
And then Tristan, is this for 2?
Yep. No, this is for 3.
That's right. All right, Tristan, let's see what you got, bud. Gotta say, I'm digging the aviators look. Little badass of disc golf.
There we go.
It's good job.
Nice pot. I'm playing with my hacky sack in the back.
What you doing back there, buddy?
Bob taps in his par. It was pretty muggy out that this round, so I was trying to just stay light, stay cool, and keep my hands dry.
Yeah, I mean that's not. Yeah, That's the aim of the game, is to stay as comfortable as you can. I mean, it's a long day of disc golf. Playing east and west back to back. That is a long day of disc golf. And let's see here. And I can't remember. Was this the day that we got the storms afterwards?
I'm not sure.
We got some bad storms. I remember like a funnel cloud coming over.
Oh, that what? Yeah, we had just finished. We had finished we finished the round, and then it decided to.
All hell broke loose. No, but here we go. We got a hole 10, pretty straightforward. There's a couple trees to beat, but just over 400 feet.
There's OB on the left, danger on the right. But pretty much you're just throwing a driver, or maybe a long fairway driver, and hoping to get inside the circle.
If I remember correctly, there's barbed wire on the left-hand side. I don't know from
Ryan
experience.
with a great shot, just outside, probably just circle's edge. He's
trying to feel the wind here.
Yeah,
any idea what it's doing?
There was a little bit of a headwind, maybe a little bit left to right. Like I said, it was a lot more windy than it. As you can see, the trees are moving.
And what are you going here?
I threw a Z Vulture that I got from my buddy Austin Turner.
Oh, Austin's a great dude. Met him down at GBO. Good pool player.
Oh, I haven't played pool with him, so I don't know.
So shout out to Austin. Nice Vulture pickup. All right, Tristan, what do we got here? Nice and smooth. Man.
Oh, hey, Anthony.
Geez.
Anthony Erickson right there.
Found him. All right. And what's funny about that? I read a Facebook post today saying he never gets on coverage. Well, Anthony, you just made coverage, so there you go, bud.
Oh, and Bob Hoy with a smash.
Oh, look at that.
Great shot.
That's definitely bobbable in that range. And
low ceiling.
Yeah, I got to do a little work, but it just lays it up.
Yep.
Smart play, smart play. All right, Ryan, looking around 25, 28 feet. Again,
great putt.
It's that routine. Takes his time. Beautiful putt.
I think next up is Bob.
Yeah, and again, it's that, oh, Bob. Oh, buddy. We feel your pain. We've all been there.
We all thought it was going to rain, so we all brought our umbrellas.
Backup walking stick as well, so, I mean, you have a couple options there, but, I think that's the trick, to appease the weather gods is if you bring the umbrella, it won't rain. But as soon as you leave it in your car, torrential downpour.
So I'm about 20, 23 feet.
I'm going to call you a liar. I'm going to call that 18 feet.
All right, that might be 18. Might be 18.
And then,
a guy on a tractor decided to take down a tree.
Oh, jeez. Right?
Right when I was about to putt, the guy decides to take down a tree.
Inconsiderate. What's this world coming to? How come people can't just let us putt out and gotta be taking down trees?
But I just...
Oh, great putt.
I calmed down and then just banged it.
So it looks like you and Ryan with the birdies on the hole, Tristan and Bob cleaning up their pars here.
Yep.
And again, that's a pretty typical hole 10. I mean, it's not a gimme, but it's gettable.
Yep.
At 402.
You usually got to make a pretty good putt on it.
Yeah.
Also lay down a good driver throw.
So the next hole. Me and the next hole have some issues. It's a hard hole.
It is. You have especially with that gap right off the tee.
You'll see it, folks, here in a second. But it is a very
hole 11.
Hole.
There's also a gap up to the left. They didn't really show it at the time, in that video. A lot of people take that. It's a risk reward type shot. But that's your landing area. Don't want to go too deep.
I can see a lot of people taking threes or worse on this hole, but it looks like Ryan's lining up the punch through the left-hand side gap.
Yep.
And that's what they do, is you throw a hyzer, and you're hoping to put enough on it. Unfortunately, he just came up a little short in the trees. But
thank you to this guy. He helped us out all round with spotting.
And you need it on this.
Yes.
But the unfortunate part is if you hit any little twig on that left hand side, I mean, it's almost a guaranteed bogey.
And this gap's probably about 10 feet wide, like 5 feet, like big. But I threw a Z-Flex ringer pretty hard and let it just glide over there.
Nice. That's a great shot.
Mm-hmm. I was really happy with that.
How are the tee pads at this point of the round?
The tee pads were actually they were really nice. Like I didn't slip at all. I think this was the worst one because the wow,
that's a shot.
Wow,
holy Hannah, nice shot there, Tristan. You think that's attributed to it? We talked about this before with a couple of the new holes.
Why this one was bad was because the sun didn't get to it, so it didn't get to dry it up.
Okay.
Oh, nice shot, Bob. Great shot.
All right, so we got 3 people looking for birdies. Ryan,
from one of those cedar trees again.
I don't know if he has a lane or not.
These trees, I mean, just to get out in one, it makes it so hard.
Mm-hmm. And he did, again, take his time, try to slam that putt, but it is so hard when you're bending down, you're on a knee, you have to straddle, you have to forehand. Like, you really got to pull out your full bag of tricks and have a well-rounded game to make sure you score well on this course, unless you're, the best player alive and just pure everything, which is hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
But no, great birdie there, Terry.
Tristan looking to clean up his birdie. He's about 18, 20 feet.
Boom, shakalaka. Nice putt.
He has an amazing spin putt. He's such a good putter.
Yeah, I noticed that. He doesn't really loft. He just zings it right in there.
Same with Bob. Bob now is a nice birdie. Way to get on the board.
Yeah, Bob has been itching to get back on the train, and looks like this might be the start. And then Ryan with the lone par, there's nothing wrong with par on this hole.
No, I mean, if you're in any of these cedar trees, just pretty much saving par is like your main goal.
Yep, absolutely. And now we're going to head down to, I don't know if I would call it the signature hole on West at all, but it's definitely one of the more unique holes that we play during the tournament.
Yep.
And you'll see it through the flyby here. It's kind of a 2-shot approach.
A lot of danger.
There's a lot of danger. So what you want to do is, that shadow area right there, I mean, that's your main landing goal, in my opinion. You're taking either a putter or mid-range and trying to land it right there, which leaves you with this tiny upshot on a literal island. I mean, the drone has to do some work, but you can see the basket there hanging out. There's water all around. You going for it, Terry?
No. I knew I was having a pretty good round, so I wanted to just throw a putter down there, and I actually got a really good kick. So I mean, you go left, or if you go short or right, you're cut off from the bucket, and that's right there is where my ideal landing spot was.
That's perfect. Yeah, if you go right away in those bushes, I mean, it's a pitch out and an upshot, and then another upshot. Double bogey. Well, I guess it's a par 4, so bogey at best.
Okay, so he got a really good kick there. That was it was a little bit. I mean, also it's a tight window that you got to hit down there. So I mean,
I think what he's gonna have to do is just go for the landing zone after that, which is gonna be a small, 150-foot upshot.
Bob just laces it. Just laces it. Great shot, Bob.
Bobby Hoy, what a shot! But no, he's gonna have to lay up and then lay up again just to make sure you can't go for the pin unless you're that area, unless you just have crazy tendencies, which I would applaud.
And Ryan
just didn't get over.
Slow down. So he should have a look from there. Oh,
is he landing? Oh, is that a grenade?
That's a grenade.
Tristan, you are becoming my new favorite player to watch.
Oh my. Oh my. And
wow,
that landing zone is no more than, I mean, it's a circle. You can't see where the basket is. And Ryan, it looks like he's doing the same thing.
You guys are crazy. I love it. Yeah, everything I said about laying up and taking bogeys, I guess they didn't get the memo at all.
Ryan.
That's fine. It gives them a look.
Yep.
There's a little danger behind the basket, but it should give them a look. And I'm assuming you're just going to lay up.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. I'd try to take my 3 on it.
It's all you need to do. You know, keep it a little short. Make sure no crazy rolls happen. And
Bob, you know he's running.
He's running it.
Bob is running everything.
And he's on the edge of the island there. So.
He's an animal. When he's on the putting green.
I just kept it a little low there, Ryan. It's okay, buddy. Get the next one. But I am just speechless that this almost was a star birdie hole from all the different positions you guys were at. Wow. Just wow.
Tristan hoping to tap in his 3. That's a great save.
Sir, I applaud
on
you.
the birdie. Yeah.
I applaud you. Way to bust out the grenade in such, and I don't think people know how hard that shot is, because if he is, 15, 20 feet short, he's in the water, he's in no man's land of thistles and buckthorn and everything else. I mean, there's no coming back. It's a bogey if he misses any of it. So, man, way to fight. Wow.
Bob tapping out his 3.
Yeah, Bob's on the train. And Ryan tapping out that unfortunate par, but he was a little out of position. So I mean,
nothing. There's nothing bad about taking a 4 on that hole. There's so much danger. Like, I mean, also people have to climb those trees. I don't know how many times I've had to climb those. So.
Oh jeez. And one thing I love about Minnesota disc golf, no 2-meter rule.
Yeah.
We would not have fun if there was.
No. I would definitely not have fun. So hole 13. There's actually 3 different lines you can take on this. You can either take the fairway, which you can do forehand, backhand. There's that left side. There's also a line where you can go over the top if you have either a big backhand or you can throw a big sidearm.
What's the third way?
Well, I'm saying, like, there's the right gap, the left gap, and then over the top.
I thought you were going to just drop some really crazy knowledge on me. Like, oh, yeah, then there's the roller. All for it.
And I throw the big sidearm and hopefully get out.
And are you looking to just get out of everything?
Yes. Okay. I'm looking to get out as far as possible.
That didn't seem too bad.
I don't want to land in those trees, but, I mean, I'm happy that I got out.
Okay.
Because there's so much danger on this hole. Literally, it can turn into... And I'm cheering because I got out again. So,
thought you were doing your best turkey dance there.
Yeah,
wings up and everything. And I think we're gonna see the more traditional play here. Just down the middle, lay up into one of those gaps, and get your 3 and get out. It's such a hard 2. And Tristan just taking his time.
So smooth. That's a perfect shot.
Wow.
That's a perfect shot. You can't ask for much more than that going up the fairway. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I would say out of the 3 courses, I mean, Central is definitely...
Bob, it looks like it...
Hit something? Yeah.
I think it slipped out of his hand a little bit.
But I would say West is one of the more demanding of the 3. And especially if you're in the pro field and you want to score. I mean, you got to get creative to get the birdies. So
yeah, you can get in so much danger on West. It's insane. It looks like Ryan's lining up over the top.
Yeah, and this is Ryan going to show off his big... It
looked like it hooked his finger a little bit. But I think it might have got out. Oh. No, it just dropped straight down.
A lot of position here. Let's see what he can do.
Oh.
And again, that's the name of the game of this course. If you're off by 5 feet, it's the difference between a 1,000 rated round and a non-1,000 rated round. Let's see what he can do here.
Ryan giving it a bid.
Great bid. Gosh, that was like 70 feet away. Man, his power. All right, Bob ended out.
Bob got up there a little bit. Okay, he should have a look for his par.
Terry, where are you?
I'm in one of those cedar trees that I don't like to be in.
No blood, no game.
Yeah. So I'm just looking to pretty much get it as close as possible.
I have no idea where you are in orientation to the basket.
That's all I had.
Oh, jeez.
Literally, I'm 35 feet, and I didn't have a putt.
And Tristan with just a great drive,
yeah.
especially with the low gap.
Boom. Great putt. Wow. Great drive. You can't ask for much more, especially, I mean, he took the fairway.
He played it how it's supposed to be played.
Yeah.
So way to keep the integrity of the course designer up to par.
Bob with the, what was that? What are those?
Was
a
that
turbo?
A turbo putt?
Oh my!
Oh boy!
Channeling his inner Johnny McRae.
Oh man! But again, I said it earlier in the video, is that you have just to have a well-rounded game with bags of tricks to help out with those situations, because eventually you're going to find yourself in
especially, I mean, there's anything that can happen, like a wind bounce, anything, or a kick that could put you in one of those trees that you need to be able to make a putt from.
And here you are
hoping to tap out my par.
Now it seems the wind died down a little bit, or is that just because there's a bunch of trees around it? I'm not seeing it.
A little bit of both. This is in the middle of the course, so it's not as windy. Bob tapping out for his bogey.
Bob just nonchalantly just picks up his discs and nails it. I mean, he knows what he's doing. Mm-hmm. Knows his way around a frisbee or two. I wonder if anyone's going to yell at us in the comments for calling it a frisbee.
Frothers.
Froth, bruh. No, again, good hole for Tristan. I mean, that's
a great birdie.
That's a not that very birdied hole. Hole 14. This one's a fun one too, where you have a couple different lines. You got the up and over route. You've got what else? I don't think thumber is. No, it's just a hyzer.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to go too deep. It's pretty windy, so a lot of us are going to be throwing like a stable fairway, maybe a stable driver.
And that's going to be the common play for everyone. And again, shout out to all the spotters this weekend. We couldn't have done it without you. I know the pro card doesn't experience as much as the advanced intermediate card, because things get weird on those cards and discs get lost quite easily. So thank you to everyone for all your time.
I'm throwing a Raptor, and I grip locked it a little bit. But ooh. You're in the fairway. In the fairway, you can get your 3. Yep. You can get out. You can just tell people that you missed a easy putt. Yeah.
It's all about the scorecard, what it says. Bobby, and he got caught up in those trees. Yep. And that's what happens when you try to push it too far.
You want to push it forward, but then because you don't want to hyzer off, and then you have to make a longer putt. Yep. So
it's definitely a tricky, not tricky, but you really have to be committed to the hyzer, and you can't let it push too far forward, and that's what the result is.
Ryan
had the opposite problem where you put it too much angle on it, too high, and then you just come up a little short.
So I'm about 60, 70 feet, and I just let that get away from me.
What's that popular song? Sail?
Yeah, that was not a good bid.
Hey, you put yourself in the circle. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. Bob just hitting a little cabbage, but he should have no problem cleaning up his 3 there.
Ryan just outside the circle, probably 35, 40 feet.
Oh,
just off the rim.
¿Por qué? Oh, good bid there, Ryan. And you have yourself a little tester. Oh yeah. No, Terry.
I was not happy, and I was giving myself a little tap on the leg because I was really happy with that.
Oh, just a little physical pain to push you through.
Tristan for birdie.
Ladies and gentlemen, please silence your phones when doing commentary. But no, great birdie there
by Tristan.
Terry, tough bogey. Yep. I mean, it happens.
Thank you, Kale, for grabbing my bag.
Just want to leave it?
Yeah, I should have left it. Well, these next couple, or this next hole is brand new to me. I had never played it before. They put it in 2 years ago, and what they did with this hole is amazing. they carved out all of these trees. Oh, never mind.
Yep, we'll save it for next time on the back half. But guys, thank you for joining us for the first round of the Cedar Creek Open. We'll see you for round 2 here in a little bit. And again, this is Luke Wessel.
And Terry Rothlisberger.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.